Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another Killdozer_TV challenge video. For the next 7 days, the only thing we are going to be eating is coming from Ross Dress for Less. We have a couple of rules for the Ross challenge. Rule number 1, everything that we eat must come from Ross Dress for Less. Rule number 2, no outside water sources. Everything we drink must come from inside of Ross Dress for Less. Rule number 3, we are not allowed to get the same item more than once. We can get popcorn multiple times, but they have to be different brands each time. Wild card rule. This week's wild card rule, every time we go into Ross Dress for Less, we must get one item that is a non-food or beverage item. At this point in time, there are no more rules. Let's begin. Day 1, it's 9:30 in the morning. Let's hop in the 2005 Toyota Camry and head to Ross. If you've never been to Ross, let me show you what it is. They have clothes everywhere. They have tons of shoes. They got toys for the kids. They have sporting goods and home decor. But in the very back of the store, they have one aisle, well, one half aisle that is made up of food. That's all we get, half an aisle. Starting off very strong. One of the best things we had from Marshall's was the gnocchi. This is the tomato and mozzarella stuffed gnocchi. Continuing the pasta trend, we're gonna go with this harvest pasta. And maybe we can make use of these roasted red peppers. Hello Kitty rice noodle soup. Artificially flavored, nice work, Hello Kitty. Poco picante, chili and lime. This week, we're making pancakes in the air fryer. One of the biggest problems we had during the Marshall's diet was the lack of protein. This time we have Primal Fuel. This is chocolate coconut protein mix. And we can use the Ross water to make ice cubes. PB Fit should add some good flavor. And some Australian creamy oats, just in case we need some spray for the air fryer. This garlic should be great with the pasta. And of course, some sea salt. That should be good for the first trip, but we need to get some drinks. We have our non-food item. This is the gooseneck Firestone phone mount. One of the best things about Ross, the checkout aisles are loaded. It's mostly candy, but we can find some good stuff. These are like knockoff Uncrustables. A whole shelf of drinks. They have some huge bottles of water. SpongeBob Pineapple Paradise. Looks like they had to tape this one. This is the zero sugar, clearly Canadian.
Look at this phone mount from Ross. Wow. I got these strawberry squares in the checkout aisle. Let's give these a try. I really have to hurry. I'm going into the lab today for a couple hours. Tons of seasoning on here, but where are the strawberries? I don't see any strawberries in here, but it's overwhelming with strawberry flavor. Some of you might be wondering, is he gonna do ratings this week? Yes, I am. These are an 8.2. When Big Larry came around just to put him down, SpongeBob turned into a clown. Good pineapple flavor, 16% juice, 35 calories, not too sweet, 7.8. I gotta go home. I'm going to the lab for a couple hours. After that, we're probably gonna have some pasta. The Ross diet is going great so far, but I will say that most of the time, the first day of these challenges is one of the best days because we get all the good stuff. And then as the week progresses, we run out of stuff to get. All right, guys, I'm heading into the lab. By the way, the rule for the water, I'm not gonna drink any of this water. Only thing I'm doing is using it for ice cubes and for the ramen and for the pancake, whatever we need it for besides drinking. By the way, all the groceries today, $120. And I guarantee you I'm gonna go back soon. All finished up at the lab, guys, and check it out. Killdozer merch has arrived. Check this out, guys, look at this. I have the Killdozer merchandise logo on the front, and look at the back. Air fry everything. I can't wait to try this food any longer. Stuffed gnocchi. We have to make this in the air fryer. It's gonna be fantastic.
You guys, he lies. He is cleaning the air fryer.
I have to clean it. The flavoring from the previous video, the
Everything
purple
he's
dye
done
video.
is a lie.
Time to start developing a new flavor in our air fryer. This spray smells really weird. Stuffed gnocchi going in. I got this big pan here, gonna make some overnight oats. We tried making overnight oats during the Marshall's challenge. It did not go well. Hopefully this time it goes better. I used to use this PB Fit quite a bit. Never tried the cocoa one though. I don't think I showed you guys, but I got these Lenny and Larry's cookies, protein cookies. It's like a very crunchy dark chocolate. I like it. It's gonna be good in these oats. This is a pH of 7.7 water. So I'm not sure if it's gonna change the overall flavor of these oats. Here it is, the overnight oats. I'm gonna sprinkle in some more cookies, then I'm putting this in the fridge overnight. I really hope this turns out better than the Marshall's one. I should have bought pasta sauce, but I'm pretty happy with how this turned out. We have the stuffed gnocchi with the roasted red peppers and a couple breadsticks. And my stunning wife is making some sauce with some pasta of her own. Oh, I should have put protein powder in the oats. That's a big mistake. I honestly think this gnocchi will get in the 8 or 9s rating wise. Let's hope for the best. It's crispy on the outside, doughy in the center. I don't know if I like the stuffing. This is getting a 7.7. A little bit underwhelming. Wow, these are really soft, not spicy. They're really good. I should add some salt to this. Not too much. This stuff can be powerful. Crystals of sea salt. The sticks get a 6.1. Overall, this is a really good meal. Very happy with our first official Ross meal. It's like a gnocchi ice cream cone. Here's the finished product of Jessica's dinner. I don't know, looks pretty good. 8.1, I'm impressed. I lied to each and every one of you. This is not like an Uncrustable at all. It's like a brick of oatmeal. There's actually some jelly in there, but overall, pretty low on the flavor department. This is getting a 6.6. We're assembling the neighborhood to go on a weight vest walk, and Jessica has the new Killdozer Air Fry Everything socks.
Don't get my toes.
We also have new Killdozer stickers with a very special item, holographic air fryer.
Really had to put that on.
There is a new member of the weight vest squadron. Jessica has got her own weight vest, 12-pounder. Back at home, guys, it's 9 o'clock. I'm gonna have some Hello Kitty rice noodle soup. You're telling me this is what Hello Kitty eats? I guess I'm not supposed to drain the water. This is supposed to be some kind of soup. Wow, that Killdozer tank top is pretty sweet. Slowly but surely, I am moving the ice cubes into its rightful home. We're gonna have a whole army of these honeycomb ice cubes. Day 1 of the Ross diet, we're having a good time playing some League of Legends tonight and eating some Hello Kitty ramen noodle. Those noodles, very good. I am very impressed with you, Hello Kitty. Those are getting a 7.8. Pretty good for some standard basic noodles. I can't believe these are 0 calories. These are fantastic. Good job to Canada. I think that's gonna do it for day 1, guys. We have 7 days of this. So strap in, get your seatbelt on and strap in, because there's a lot of stuff coming. Stay tuned for day 2. Blue 42!
Mike, what the heck are you doing?
Blue 42, say ah! Sorry, Jessica, I didn't see you there. I was practicing my snap count. Football is back, college and NFL.
Mike, you don't play for UCLA anymore.
You may be right, Jessica, I don't play anymore. But guess what? I can still place picks on my game.
Well, where the heck are you gonna place your picks?
I'm gonna use Underdog. Underdog is available in over 30 states, including Texas, Florida, and California. And as you know, Jessica, I am a huge Steelers fan, and I think Aaron Rodgers is gonna pop off this season.
What are you gonna pick for his first game?
A lot of losers think he's gonna throw a bunch of interceptions. I don't think so. I'm going lower than 1 interception.
So that means I get to place an entry on my favorite player, Keenan Allen.
Well, I guess you can.
Keenan Allen, higher than 35 receiving yards.
Sorry, honey, I don't think that one's gonna hit.
So how do I get started?
Jessica, download the Underdog app and use code Dozer. $5 gets you $50 in bonus funds. Thank you to Underdog for sponsoring today's video. Please do not forget to use code Dozer. 8:30 in the morning, day 2 of the Ross diet. These oats have officially gone overnight. They don't look very good. Good consistency though. It's almost like the texture of ice cream. Gotta try it out now. Why are they chewy? It tastes like there was jelly added in there. Right now, I'm gonna go to the gym. After that, we're gonna come home and have some pasta for lunch. By the way, I've eaten about half of these strawberry squares. These are phenomenal. Great snack. I just realized I don't have a toothbrush. I must have lost it. So I'm gonna stop into Ross and grab a toothbrush. I'm pretty sure they have toothbrushes. $5. Might as well get some food while we're here. I was hoping to find pasta sauce. No pasta sauce. This cinnamon sugar should be great on the pancakes. It's 0 calories. The only kind of syrup they have is date syrup. And there is our monk fruit sweetener. $24 for that haul. Next time we go to Ross, we're gonna go to a different one and see if they have some different food. I know they will. I also picked up these crunchy edamame beans. These are high in protein. 114 calories and 14 grams of protein. That's a great source of protein. These are so salty. I know what you guys are thinking. Killdozer, why aren't you wearing any of your merch? Guess what, guys? I am. Killdozer official chonies out now. Yeah, these things are pretty sweet. You guys think there's an issue with brushing your teeth in the kitchen sink? Ladies and gentlemen, we are introducing a brand new kitchen appliance to the mix. This is a Vitamix blender, the likes of which you've never seen. We're gonna make a protein shake in this puppy. This protein powder comes from Mark Sisson. Thank you, Mark. Inside water source, inside honeycomb ice cubes. 2 scoops of protein powder, random amount of PB Fit, monk fruit sweetener, tiny bit of sea salt, protein cookies, Anthropology glass that my wife and I got for our wedding gift. Smells okay. Let's try out the Ross protein shake. Wow, this is loaded with chocolate cocoa flavor. I tell you what, the ice cubes help out a lot here. Making it cold is nice. The air fryer thought it was safe. It is not safe. We have to make some... We have to make some lunch, and for that, we're gonna use some of this water. By the way, I picked up another water bottle from Ross. Make sure to salt your air-fried water. Colorful pasta going in. Very excited about this. Jar of garlic. Already put some in there. That should add a nice garlic flavor. Good luck, pasta. Cook well. That might take a whole hour to cook. I don't really have a use for these croutons, so I'm just gonna eat them like a snack.
These are disgusting on their own. Maybe in a salad, but on their own, disgusting. I forgot to do my ratings. The protein shake gets a 7.3. These croutons, 5.8. I don't know if I rated these, but these are getting a 6.2. Since I'm an adult and I can make my own decisions, I might make some pancakes for dinner in the air fryer.
I love Ross, dress for less. All right, let's work on these oats. By the way, having another Olipop. These SpongeBob ones are pretty tasty, actually. Putting some monk fruit sweet in here. And because the cinnamon sugar is 0 calories, we could use a whole ton of it, can't we, guys? Can't eat these yet. They have to go overnight. That's why they're called overnight oats. You can't eat them until they go overnight. The Ross pasta is all done.
The air fryer did a pretty good job on this. I'm gonna try to get one of each color. That is absolutely disgusting.
Maybe it needs butter. Maybe it needs sauce. I don't know. But this tastes like crap.
Basically, it just tastes like flour, like really floury noodles. This is getting a 4.4. I can't even eat this. This is really bad. I'm just gonna eat the rest of these beans and maybe watch some TV. It's 5 o'clock. The time has come to make some pancakes.
We're gonna grease up our air fryer baskets and we're gonna put these in so they can preheat. The bottom needs to get nice and hot before we put in the batter.
I was wondering what the smell of this spray was. This is lime and pink pepper spray. Smells like lime. I don't know if that's gonna be good with the pancakes, but I guess we'll find out.
Starting with a random amount of pancake mix, we're gonna add a couple scoops of protein powder, PB Fit, 0 calories, cinnamon sugar, and now we just add some Ross water. All right, let's hope these taste good. Pancakes are all done. They look pretty flat, but I assure you, they are not as flat as they seem. Ladies and gentlemen, the Ross pancakes with date syrup and 0 calorie cinnamon sugar.
Hoping for a very high score on this. This is kind of my dinner, so if this isn't good, I'm kind of screwed.
It smells pretty good and it's cooked pretty well. This might be one of the driest and densest things I've ever had in my life. The date syrup is really bad. This is edible though. I can eat this. It's gonna get a 5.5, but I can eat this.
I ate the entire 2 pancakes. Boy, did that fill me up. Slamming down these clearly Canadians. These would be fantastic with some tequila or vodka. The pontoon boat trailer is done. I'm gonna go move the boat from the old trailer onto the new one. I'll show you guys my sweet ride.
Holographic air fryer.
Here is the old trailer, and here is the new one. And here is my beautiful pontoon boat. Gotta jump the Camry again. This puppy does not want to start.
Well, guys, I had to take the battery out. Camry is looking like it's pretty much on its last legs here. Old battery, just picked up the new one from O'Reilly's. Luckily, I have a socket set, so we should be good. Actually, Jessica had to come drop it off, so shout out Jessica.
Out with the old, in with the new.
The question is, will it work? Fingers crossed, guys. Oh, yeah. Wow, Mike, you can fix anything. You know, I was gonna get a Dodge Challenger Scat Pack. That'd be really cool and everything. But now that I'm thinking about it, maybe I'll just pimp out this Camry.
Just got home, guys. It's 9 o'clock. I'm gonna have some of these strawberry squares and then head to bed. Of course, we're gonna check on our overnight oats in the morning, but tomorrow we definitely have to go back to Ross. Okay, peace out. I'll see you guys tomorrow for day 3.
Day 3, it's 9 in the morning.
I can't wait to try these overnight oats.
They look like they could be good.
They're a little more soupy this time. Why am I chewing them like this?
Something is seriously wrong with those oats. They're even worse than last time.
Last thing I'm gonna do before I throw them away, I'm gonna try to make a protein shake with them. I put about half the tray of oats in there. Poop smoothie! Anthropology glass.
This looks like a pretty good shake. Good consistency, not too thick. I guess I've never tasted blended up oats before. It just tastes like sand. Kind of like chocolatey, artificially flavored sand. This is not good. This is a 4.2.
This Ross looks pretty fancy.
Look at all the liquid death.
Let's pick up a case of the slaughterberry.
This Ross has an elevator.
Oh yeah, jackpot.
Lemon pasta.
Wearing the Killdozer air fry everything hat.
Bruschetta chips. Bruschetta.
They have more gnocchi this time. It's not stuffed, so we can get it.
Look at these pieces of pasta. Turmeric, red beetroot, and squid ink. We have found an unmarked jar.
I think we can use this on the pasta.
Jajang tteokbokki, Korean food.
Behind the bruschetta, they had 2 other kinds of dip.
We'll have to get some more bruschetta.
Pickled red onions. These are gonna be great in the pasta.
Maybe not. Iced cinnamon roll syrup.
Hopefully this can elevate our protein shakes. Let's head to the checkout aisle. Also, we need to get a non-food item.
Guys, I think I found the non-food item. Oh yeah, $12. Edamame dill pickle, mochi snacks. And last but not least, we'll grab these taped up cookies. I just keep finding more stuff. Also gotta get another water. Oh boy, these were hiding out. Cheese infused mini sausages. These are the mochi crisps. They're pretty good. They don't taste like mochi at all. This is pretty sad. This is not sparkling. I must have misread the label. Ratings. Yeah, this is gonna get a 6.2. Not too impressed. The flavor is kind of mid. And these mochi crisps, 7.7. I like these. Will my wife notice? Hopefully not. Honestly, I think it looks pretty cool right there. I ate about half of these on the way home. These are amazing. Extremely salty, but a good dill flavor. These get a 9.5. The time has come to make some colorful pasta. Whoever made this pasta, it looks really nice. Making a protein shake with the new iced cinnamon roll.
By far, and it's not even close, the best one yet. This is getting an 8.1, very chocolatey, good little syrupy artificial flavor.
Pasta looks good. I want to try it before I put on the sauce.
Remember, we have that mystery sauce. It tastes like nothing. That's good enough for me.
Oh, what is this?
I added kind of a lot, so hopefully this is good and I didn't ruin the whole bowl of pasta. It's like a sun-dried tomato. Kind of tastes a little spoiled, but this is good enough to eat. I'll rate this a 6.1.
The cans never stand up straight.
I'm gonna go do something I haven't done in a long time.
That's what I'm talking about, guys. You put it on the table and it falls. Legendary warrior Volmer is back in action. He's item level 679, ready for the brand new raid.
Let's go, Volmer!
It's 7 o'clock, the time has come for dinner, and I'm hungry for some smokies. I'm not getting a lot of cheese flavor, but oh boy, meat tastes good right now. I think I'm gonna make some meat pasta. We have that tomato sauce, the roasted red tomato sauce. I'm gonna put this with it and then throw the smokies on top. Guess who just spilled all his pasta in the sink? I would normally still eat that, but I have more left over, so I'm gonna make another batch. Eggplant spread. 3.6. This is disgusting. Ladies and gentlemen, here we have some Ross pasta with little smokies, garlic, and sun-dried tomato sauce. This one has to taste good. There's no way it won't.
Look at those little smokies.
It's good, but certainly not great. The smokies add a lot of flavor. This gets a 7.5. You know what? I'm very satisfied with that dinner. I think that's gonna do it for day 3, guys. Hey, look, a Spider-Man's still there. That's Carnage and Venom, actually. I am very happy with our grocery haul from today. I'm gonna try to make some more oats tomorrow. We have a lot of pasta left over and a bunch of random stuff. Maybe we'll go back to Ross tomorrow, maybe not. I think Jessica is off work tomorrow, so maybe she'll tag along with me. But overall, after day 3, I'm feeling pretty happy. So far, I think it's going better than the Marshall's diet. I shall see you guys tomorrow for day 4. Also, I think I might shave my beard. Also, I put the cookies and the oats in the freezer. These kind of taste like sawdust. These are getting a 6.8. Day 4, it's 9 o'clock in the morning. I have to go into the lab today, which is funny, because Jessica has the day off of work. Hopefully when I'm done in the lab, we can both go to Ross together. Why did I freeze these oats? Ow, I can't even eat these now. For breakfast, I'm making some more protein pancakes. I'm using one of the Mrs. Fields cookies to make chocolate chip pancakes. Date syrup and a little bit of 0-calorie cinnamon sugar. I don't know, guys, that's a pretty good looking pancake. Oh, it's so gross. It's really dry, and I'm just now realizing that protein powder is coconut protein. That's why it tastes like coconut. This gets a 5.4. 2 o'clock, I'm done in the lab. Jessica and I are gonna go to Ross, see if we can pick up some food. Going to a new Ross this time, one we haven't been to. Before we go, let's try out these veggie chips. There's no place I'd rather be. Oh yeah, baby. Chili lime, always a hit. These are getting an 8.8. Who's ready to go to Ross? This Ross looks huge. Today's non-food item is a $9 Cuba Prestige Classic Cologne. Looks like tonight we're having some pad thai. Jessica got something for the dog. Wiggle waggers. Here's the food section at this Ross. Again, it's only about half an aisle. Let's make the most out of it. This is a can of Dolmas. 99 cents for this Two Sisters salsa. The only thing I have to use with this is bruschettini, so I don't know if I want to use salsa. Hot and spicy shirataki noodles. Who would have guessed they have this at Ross? Yeah, I'm gonna need to pick this up. We got risotto and rigatoni. But there's no pasta sauce. What are we gonna do? Use the salsa? They have tons of olive oil, but olive oil is so high in calories, I don't want to use this. Jessica got matcha. She's gonna make matcha, maybe. That's pretty much all for this aisle, guys. Let's go to the checkout and see if they have anything else.
You should probably get him.
I will never use those because those do not hold flavor. Gotta get another water. This one has a pH of 10. Let's get some peach probiotic kombucha. Boom! They have oat milk, nut pods, cookie butter, skinny rice bars. This time we're getting the Lenny and Larry's chocolate chip. Look at this, Cuban cigars. Bang!
I think that's enough. Want a better one, Michael?
Oh, goodness, it smells. That's gonna get a rating of a 3.8. Let's try out the Puff Bar. Very light, good cranberry flavor, 6.8. Protein cookies in the car while driving. Oh, these ones certainly taste like protein. 4.7. Total for all that food, 75 bucks. I'm gonna go to the gym. After I get back, I'm gonna combine the potato gnocchi with some of the cheese-infused sausages. By the way, I did end up getting the salsa. I couldn't resist. I don't know if I want to put the salsa with the gnocchi though. That might be a little too far gone. I'm pretty hungry right now though, so before I go to the gym, I'm gonna have some tteokbokki. Okay, this looks really good in the air fryer. No, that's not chocolate. I don't know what it is, but it's not chocolate. Tteokbokki is all done. Maybe I used too much water. I don't know. I'm gonna save this flavor for later for the gnocchi. She hasn't noticed yet.
Yes, I have. That painting is. What the hell is that doing there?
Never mind, she did notice, apparently.
You seriously bought that at Ross? You bought that at Ross in the kids section?
Kind of tastes like poop flavor. Don't really know what the flavor's supposed to be, but it kind of tastes like poop. I will say though, the texture on these kind of gummy. It's kind of nice. 5.9. We got the sour cream and onion bruschetta. Gonna use that with the salsa. This salsa is very watery. Oh, that's pretty good. Surprisingly delicious, 8.3. By the way, I didn't go to the gym. Jessica and I are gonna go for a walk. I have my World of Warcraft raid tonight. Volmer needs to prepare. Spray down these gnocchi, toss in these smokies. We still have to try these pickled red onions. 2.8. Yeah, we can't be using these. They're terrible. Adding in the sun-dried tomato sauce, I'm gonna let it cook in the air fryer with the sauce. I think it's gonna be a nice caramelization. See, this is why I tell you guys to keep the flavor. Look at this. So not only do I have flavor from the last meal, but now I have a double layered flavor that's gonna carry over into the next pasta that we make. And look at this gnocchi. It looks amazing. We got our food, we got our bev, and we got Volmer. We lost a lot of the sun-dried tomato flavor, but what we have is some smoky meat flavor. This right here tastes very peachy. This is a 7.6. And the meat gnocchi gets a 7.7. I think the fans are gonna be divided on this one. Do you guys think this looks good or bad? I think it looks pretty good. Volmer was successful today. We had a pretty good raid. That's gonna be all from me, guys. Day 4 is in the wraps. Day 5 tomorrow, we're gonna make something diabolical.
Day 5, it's 8:30 in the morning. Time to concoct a protein shake. Pumpkin spice oat milk. Some of this stuff. Monk fruit. Protein powder. Amazing. Protein cookies. Anthropology. This is easily the best one I've made so far. The pumpkin spice goes a long way. Good flavor. This is an 8.1. It tastes like chocolate pumpkin spice. Aerodynamic dog. This place right here is where Jessica and I got married. I've pretty much eaten all the sour cream crackers. And these hums, I have 2 left. I'm gonna go open some Counter-Strike cases. After that, I'm gonna go to the gym and go to a new Ross. This might sound kind of weird, but I really want to find some beans. Also, I cannot wait to try out the pad thai. There's some seasoning left in this air fryer, but I can't seem to remember what it is. I'm not gonna let a little flavor stop me. I lost the cap for this water bottle, so this has been sitting up here without a cap for the past day. Don't know if that is gonna harbor any bugs or anything. What's going on with that rainbow stuff down there? That's what I call flavor. Oh yeah, look at all the seasoning floating around. I'm gonna let this go for a couple minutes and get ready to go to the gym. Don't forget we have some bruschetta. I don't know about you guys, but I like to sandwich my sauce together. This tastes exactly like marinara sauce. I'm gonna use this for a pasta later. 8.4. We also have one more. Arrivederci. I'm gonna save this for the pasta too. This is also really good. 8.8. I don't know why, but sometimes I like to be a little bit animated. By the way, Jessica has still not forced me to take this down, but she will sooner or later. To be honest, I can't wait for this diet to be over. It's seasoned already. Do we even need the sauce? Smells really bad. Tastes kinda bad. I'm getting some kind of peanut flavor, which is not bad, but these noodles have a very strange texture. Probably not the best thing to eat before going to the gym, but oh well. Our options are very limited. All done at the gym, guys. Jessica and I are gonna go to Ross. After that, we might go on the pontoon boat. I'm on a highway to hell. Just kidding, we're on the way to Ross. A new Ross. Back in the homeland. They have chonies here. By the way, none of these are Killdozer chonies. Don't get any of these. Although these are pretty friggin' cool. Today's non-food item is this Juice WRLD tank top. $20, that's an easy cop. Out of all the Rosses we've been to, this one by far has the least amount of food. Sea salt, sweet potato chips. Finally, some real chips. This is really bad. Pretty much everything here is useless or we already got it. Wow, we could have used this for the purple diet. I guess that's all I'm getting. We'll eat that on the boat. Let's go to the checkout aisle. Jessica likes seaweed. I'll grab these for her. There's no place I'd rather be. This is the urban garlic chips. Olipop root beer. And that's all we're getting.
You guys let him buy this?
These taste like total butt cheeks. Like rotten butt cheeks. 5.6. This tastes extremely artificial. This gets a 6.3. Absolute beauty. Sweet tater chips. It says sea salt. I don't taste much sea salt, but they're still good. 7.7.
This guy's jet ski started sinking, so Mike stopped to help him. I don't know if it's gonna work. Mike, save it. We got it cooked. We're showing it.
It's 10 o'clock, we just got home. Yeah, the guy's jet ski flipped, and some Indian guys that were riding it didn't want to jump in the water and flip it back over. I didn't know they were Indian. The guy was complaining, oh, a bunch of Indian guys flipped my jet ski. So, it's back on the dock now, so maybe it's fine, I don't know. You know what, it's just part of the job of being a boat owner. When you own a yacht like that, you have to do things for other people. I'm very tired, I'm very hungry, I'm gonna go to bed. I'm too tired to make anything. By the way, the chips that I said tasted rotten, I ate all of them.
All right, I'm going to bed. I'll see you guys tomorrow for day 6. This Ross diet is almost over.
9 in the morning, day 6. I'm skipping breakfast this morning. Kind of tired of eating protein pancakes. By the way, guys, Jessica has not been eating the seaweed. I've been eating it all. This is a 9.3. Very salty, phenomenal. I got a bunch of errands to run today, so I'm not gonna make any food until later tonight. We have a whole bunch of pasta to make, and we have sauce for the pasta now. I don't know where that creamer went. I must have thrown it away. Another protein shake. 0 calories, cinnamon sugar. You guys got to get some of this. Crazy stats. By the way, just so everybody knows, this is real sugar. These honeycomb ice cubes have come in clutch. 2 scoops of protein powder and some more artificial flavoring. I found the creamer. Why is it chunky? Ugh. Anthropology glass. This is the best one by far. 8.9. I'll be back home in a couple hours. When I get home, we're making a whole bunch of pasta. It's about 8 p.m. I just got home. Haven't had anything to eat all day besides the chips that were in my car. I will admit the kitchen is a bit of a mess right now. Just one more day. One more day. Time to make some pasta. Also, while this is cooking, I'm gonna try out these dolmas. Cooking pasta in the air fryer, pretty simple and it works pretty well. Dolmas in a can from Ross. Essentially oh, they smell terrible. Essentially, these are rice wrapped in grape leaves. Oh, it's not just rice. There's something else in there. I don't know what it is, though. It's not bad. Tastes kind of bitter. This is gonna get a 4.9. I don't want to eat any of these. I'm gonna wait for the pasta. By the way, I've been running around doing things, and I haven't showed you guys. I've drinking all of the root beers and all of the hum sodas. But I still have 3 of these left and a SpongeBob. We have enough food to last one more day. We don't need to go to Ross anymore. I should probably tell you guys, my stomach has been very upset today. Feels like something's brewing in there. I added one of the bruschettinis and I also added the sun-dried tomatoes. Yeah, baby, this is some high quality pasta. This is getting an 8.4. I gotta go to bed, I'm super tired. I'm gonna finish off that pasta, polish off a Mrs. Fields cookie, and finish up my liquid death. That's all for day 6, guys. Stay tuned for tomorrow, the final day, day 7. It's 9 in the morning, day 7. Breakfast is a skinny rice bar and one of these SpongeBobs. Also wearing the Killdozer tank top. We're going for a walk. It's way too hot for our weight vests. So you could say we're raw dogging this walk. No girl ever wants to dance with a fool who went and ripped his pants. We have returned. Pretty much have the same stuff as last time I came, but guess what? Protein pancake mix. Day 7, we're gonna make some pancakes. Today's non-food item is a 5-pack of wife beaters. White cheddar puffs. I think I got these from Marshall's too, I can't remember. Intense flavor, wonderful puffy texture. Those are getting a 9.4. Got my new shirt on, time to make some pancakes. I'm just gonna make the entire thing. Now that's what I'm talking about right there. At this point, I'm pretty much a pro at flipping my pancakes in the air fryer. Ladies and gentlemen, my 4-stack of protein Ross pancakes. Just how dry are these pancakes gonna be? Let's find out. Okay, on the dry scale, so rating this 1 to 10, 1 being not dry at all, 10 being super dry, this is about an 8.6. And they taste like literally nothing. I don't know why I didn't put any of the seasoning in here. Okay, I'm gonna eat these and then go play some Minecraft. I don't know why they call this risotto. This is just rice. It brings a tear to my eye seeing the last bit of water being used. It's 5 o'clock. I'm gonna make another protein shake. I didn't use very much of the protein powder in this one. It tastes way better. I used a secret ingredient. Since I like you guys, I'll tell you. It was the buttermilk pancake mix. Yeah, to be honest, it's not very good. This is getting a 6.8. Well, I'm pretty sure the risotto is all done. It looks like little maggots. This is totally disgusting. This gets a 3.8. The seasoning tastes like leaves, and the risotto, which I believe is just rice, tastes kind of crunchy. I had it in the air fryer for like 30 minutes. We don't have a ton of food left. We have a whole bunch of ingredients. We have some pasta and some noodles for dinner. I've also eaten all of these bars. And I'm down to 1 final liquid death. Time for the last supper. Shirataki noodles, hot and spicy. Check them out. Apparently you don't cook these, you just eat them cold. All right, buddy, we'll give you a bit of a break. Let's see how spicy these noodles are. They taste like fire. Oh my goodness. These noodles are like nothing.
It's like glass noodles. It's like nothing. That spicy flavor is pretty good though. It really hits you hard. That's getting a 6.6. Okay, but I'm not gonna eat that. It's too spicy. Way too spicy. Air fryer, you're coming out of retirement. Rigatoni. We are officially out of Ross water. Yeah, I didn't tell you guys this, but this oatmeal has been sitting on top of my fridge for like 3 or 4 days now. It's not good in the fridge. It's not good in the freezer. Let's leave it out and maybe mold can form. Maybe it'll taste better. Looks the same, pretty much. Oh, no, it doesn't look the same. There's like this weird layer on the top of it. Gee willikers, I think that is mold. The old oatmeal is getting a 1.9. My pasta is all done. The problem is I don't have any more sauce. I guess I could use date syrup. I don't know why I'm still hanging on to these. These are gross. New technique unlocked. Chopstick noodle pull. Well, guys, we've come a long way. We're finishing off the Ross diet the same way we started it, guys. Noodles, chopsticks, liquid death, and a little bit of ARAM League of Legends. Please, 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 please stay tuned for tomorrow where I have my post-challenge burrito. Also, I'm going to rank the Ross diet on a scale of 1 through 10 based on all the other challenges I've done. And I have an announcement to make, so please stay tuned for tomorrow. That's all for day 7, guys. I will see you tomorrow. Today's burrito comes from Nico's in Ocean Beach. It's a California burrito with shrimp. First things first, let's rate the Ross diet overall. There was pasta, there was protein powder, a couple good snack selections, a couple good drink selections. Overall, I'm gonna give Ross a 7.5 out of 10. But overall, for 7 days, it wasn't too bad. Thank you to everyone who's watched up until this point. It takes a long time to watch these videos, so I do appreciate you. Please check out the link in the description or the top comment. Killdozer merch is out now. We have long sleeves, sweatshirts, hats, shirts, tank tops, and Killdozer chonies too. Thank you guys so much for watching. There will be more videos like this in the future. I'm going to Texas in 2 weeks, so stay tuned for 2 Texas-themed videos. Check out my social media links in the description down below. Please follow me on Instagram and check out my gaming streams on Twitch. As always, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, drop a like, drop a comment, and please follow ze KilldozaAA.